PokeDoku asked me to make a puzzle, right? I wanted to make the worst one possible. So of course, I started with the most hated category, moves. Can learn close combat. It's a move that not a ton of Pokemon can learn, and I wanted it to be really limiting. Now, for this board, I really wanted there to be only one option for each square. And so I looked through all of the categories and I tried to find really limiting categories. And the category that I found was the most limiting has a branched evolution. There's very few branched evolution Pokemon. And I noticed that only Scyther can learn close combat. Which is just, who thinks of Scyther as a branched evolution, first off? And then also that it can learn close combat? Come on. So you can see 100% of people pick that because that is the only option. But then I had to think about other branched evolution Pokemon. I was like, okay, what are other branched evolution Pokemon? And I was looking through and I also noticed Babies actually only has one branched evolution. That is Tyrogue. And then for the last category, I didn't want to do another move thing again. I wanted it to be relatively unique with the categories that I was using. So I looked through all of the types and I found one type that has one branched evolution Pokemon, and that is fairy types. There's only one branching evolution fairy type, and that's Kirlia, which is a second stage, which a lot of people forget. Then it was just a matter of coming up with the horizontals. Okay, is there a baby and a fairy type and a close combat that if applied to one category, there is only one option? And I found that there is levitate. There is only one levitating baby. It is Chingling. I looked through all of the categories and I found levitate. There's only one levitating fairy. It's Wheezing Galar, a regional form. And there's only one Pokemon with close combat and levitate. And I think this is the worst one. I think this is the worst one in the whole board. It's Electros. Electros, the electric levitate Pokemon, can learn close combat. It's the only levitate Pokemon in the game that can learn it. So then I had one more category left to figure out. I was looking through and I didn't want to use any categories types again, but I had to because the only thing I could find left was sturdy, because there's only one sturdy baby, and that is Bonsley. There is only one sturdy fairy type, and that is Carbink. And there is only one sturdy Pokemon that can learn close combat, or so I thought, because there's actually two. And I found this out when I sent it to them. They said, hey, there's actually two options for this square. And so we called the puzzle the coin flip. Because Sock is the obvious option, but Tyrunt also has sturdy and can learn close combat. And that is how I did today's puzzle. The thing is, this was too hard, so they made me make a different one. So I just made it so I could pick Wooper in the center.